Welcome back to Wizards of Light. Glad to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. I thought yesterday we did a D&D dice box a couple days ago. I'm not quite sure when it was now. Days kind of run together. At any rate, I thought we would do a D&D dice jail. Now, I saw one of these on Amazon and thought, I could recreate something similar to that. And that's what I've done here. This is my prototype one here. You can see it opens. You can fit a couple of dice in there, 2 or 3 at a time, and it closes up, no problem. The final one will have something in these holes to lock it, not lock it, a little shackle you could put in there to kind of hold it shut. I haven't designed that yet, but let's kick over to Lightburn and let me show you the design and what I came up with for this. So here we go. So in Lightburn here, we've got these pieces. Now this is based on 3mm plywood, and so we've got, basically I started with this part here. I made my outer circle, the inner circle, the diameter that I wanted it to be, and then using that, I used the radius array tool, and put a box in, used the radius array tool, and created all these other boxes. Came back, deleted that one, made it a circle. That took some trial and error. When I was going through the prototyping stage, I had to go figure out exactly how to make that all work. You'll see that there's one post over here that's different, and that's the one that goes through that hole and into this slot here. And that's what this door swings on and allows us to open and shut. The two posts with the holes in them here are what's going to allow these little eye holes to slide into, and then I need to design a little shackle that'll kind of hold those together. And the reason why I haven't done that yet is because I haven't built a prototype with the holes in the right spot, and I couldn't find the little eye holes because they fell through the laser honeycomb bed onto my crumb tray, and my crumb tray was so full of, laser crumbs that I couldn't find them anywhere. So this time I've got some cardboard sitting underneath my ply. I'll show you that here in a minute, what I've got set up in the laser. Let me just get Droid Cam up here. Okay, so what do I have these set to? I forgot to check those. Those settings look good for the 3mm ply. The 3260 still probably way too slow or too hot. I'm not sure which or both. But the engrave is a little fast. Let's fix that. Or not fast, but a little hot. So let's fix that. Apply engrave, assign to layer. We'll just check the cut layer. Yep. All right. We've got our engrave. I know it says cut here, but that you can make this say whatever you want. I usually try to keep it C00. It's just easier. Okay, so I'm going to resend this to the laser. I'm going to select everything. Let's take a look at the preview. Oh, see all that wasted travel space? We don't want to do that. So let's go into here and change this to fill groups together. Now let's check that again. Now our travel time is greatly reduced, and it's only going to take 4 minutes to cut this, where before I didn't even look at the time. Let's change it back and look how long of a difference that was going to make. It was going to have a significant difference. 1.5 minutes. Now, if you're making a bunch of these, 1.5 minutes on every single one is a long time to lose. So fill groups together. Now, let's go ahead and send that over to the laser. We're going to overwrite the file that's already there. now we're going to bring up this other camera, and let's go take a look at the file. So, as I said, I've got the ply in here, the 3mm ply, just enough room to cut this out. I should remove these stickers first. I'll do that real quick. And then I've got some cardboard underneath it, and that's so that the pieces don't just instantly fall through. But let's bring the file up here. Let's focus. There it is. Enter. We'll double check our settings. Looks good. Here we go. You'd start that from lightburn. You see, we're good there. We just barely missed that. I hope we miss it. All right, I think we're good to go. Let's go ahead and run this file. There we go. Take a look at our pieces. Came out nice. Now, I'll fix that here. The partition on the back of my board starting underneath. That's okay. Alright, so we'll move this stuff out of the way. Okay, grab our magnet back in here. Put that in this back magnet, put that down. Alright, grab that and get out of the way. Now I can grab my coat here, move down. Create a little cardboard. And here are my little tiny eye holes that I could not find before. You can see why. These things are just tiny, but they're going to work. So let me move these. Where do I want to put these for right now? Probably right up. I'm just going to set them right here. So yeah, that's how big they are. They're little itty bitty things. All right. Now, we've got all of our posts with our hinge post. Those can come up here for a minute. And then, we just got our structural pieces. And that's it. So, let's close this top. Lay this stuff out real quick here. Alright, let's see. So this is the bottom piece. We'll go on the bottom. This is our top piece. It's going to go all the way up above it. Alright. See, we've got these hinge type pieces and two non-hinge type pieces, and then we've got these two circles. So now the circles they're going to line up with these holes exactly with this one. Can you see that? With this one not lining up with anything. So it'll just have wood underneath it. So it'll line up like that. Then on top of that piece will go this piece, and again, it just lines up with those squares. Okay? And then this piece goes here, and that's our hinge piece that opens and closes the door. And so we've got two assemblies like that. We have the top and the bottom, and they're basically identical assemblies. And so I need to get those put together, and then once I have those put together, I can then put in all of our posts. So I move the posts over. I'm going to get some paper to get some glue out on, and something to spread the glue around with, which I think I can use that. And I think for glue I can use a piece of this cardboard here. All right. This isn't hard per se, but you just got to line everything up. It's the hardest thing, and you got to remember you want your designs in which orientation, you know. So this you want to be able to see from the top, if you can see that. This you want to be able to see from the top. This is going to be on the inside, so these designs actually counter each other like that. So let's see. This piece goes down first. Then this piece. And then this piece. So let's go ahead and, oops. And so I've got to pay attention here because I did one of these mirrored, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Why didn't that have to work? It should have worked. Shouldn't it? What did I do? How did I do that? And of course it's glued down. How did that happen? Where's my scraper go? See if I can separate these. I'm not sure what happened here. Oh no, these are... My glue's crazy fast. Too fast sometimes. I don't understand what happened. Taking it back apart, even though I was breaking it to do so, because I want to see where I went wrong in the design. I thought I had this design all finished up, but apparently I made one last change. I think that's what screwed it up. Yes. Yeah. I flipped one of these pieces thinking that I was flipping the correct one so that both of these symbols would face down, and in fact I flipped the wrong one so that really to make this work both symbols would have to face up. So that's not going to work now. I just had to tear that other piece off. Alright, well, that's called prototyping, guys. That's what happens. Let's go ahead, and what I wanted to do, now that I've at least got it built this far, is, where are those little, where'd they go? Oh, there they are. Okay. I wanted to put these in and measure the distance between them with the calipers so I know how to design the shackle. So that's that. And then let me grab my calipers. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these calipers, stick them into there, and just get a rough idea, about 11.3, 11.4 millimeters apart. So that helps me so that I know, because really it goes like this, and then the shackle would go in up top. That helps me know how far apart to make that. The other measurement I need to know is how far is it from the top of that shackle to the bottom there. So if I measure like this, so I'm just using the depth measurement tool, so 18 millimeters to the top. So I've got to make sure I have enough clearance. I may, in the next iteration, move these down so that they're more in the middle of the bars rather than up so high, just so I have more clearance there. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, I'm happy with that. I've got a few tweaks to make, but nothing major. Nothing major. All right. Well, what do you guys think? Let me know. What do you think of this prototyping process? Do you like this kind of video? Do you not like this kind of video where I'm kind of working through things, figuring them out as I go, taking you guys along for the ride? If that's something you get something out of, please let me know in the comments, in the chat, in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube, a good way to let me know is if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Help me out with that YouTube algorithm. The best thing you can do is like the video. And if you really think that you like this type of content and it might help you in the future, please go ahead and subscribe, and we can help each other out. So again, thanks for stopping by, Wizards of Light. We will catch you on the flip side. Have a good one, guys.